wanted to talk to you about your comprehensive community plan. I grew up in the country near White House Spencer Road, and then moved to large cities for a while and came back for the rural life about 15 years ago. The one thing I wanted to really compliment you on the plan are your plan themes. I thought you guys really nailed it. I was very impressed with, first of all, that you wanted to preserve your rural atmosphere in your prime agricultural lands. And you mentioned that your agricultural land should be protected. The next thing that really stood out to me was that you wanted to optimize your land resources and facilitate new conservation. And then number 5 on your plan was that your economic development was to be in Westwind's business park, and also involving your JEDC that you have with White House. So I found it very stunning on page 65 when I read the following statement on your plan. It said, "There may be situations that township officials encounter where development and zoning proposals do not reflect the plan's vision and recommendations. If and when this happens, a consistent process should be utilized that allows additional dialogue and evidence to be reviewed as to why a deviation is needed." I've reviewed over 20 plans. I've been involved with comprehensive plans over the years in various cities and townships. I've never seen language like this, which is basically a promise to throw your plan out the window. I found that very curious. I know Lucas County wants a data center in the county, and the reason they want one out here in one of our townships, whether it's Spencer or Monclova or Waterville Township, they want the money to build a new jail. And I was told this directly from a very senior level person in the county. That's the goal. You'll also notice that they're not looking to position any of these in Toledo. They're looking to use up a lot of valuable farmland for these. The developers are coming through. Matt Hireman, Karen Poor, Gary Thompson, the whole group of people who I've noticed that you guys are having executive committees with. They're going to pitch this. They're going to pitch this that this is going to be a lot of money to the township, but with the pilot programs, the payment in lieu of tax programs that they're putting together, it's not necessarily a lot of money. And where they're really looking to get the money is to the county more than into the township. One of the articles that I read last night about this, that the data center developers are doing to convince us in our townships about this, they said that we don't understand when they use words like millions of dollars. So instead of talking to us country people about millions of dollars, they should talk to us about high teacher pay, new parks, updated equipment for first responders, funded capital improvements and construction jobs, which, as you guys know, are temporary with this. They don't talk about the data centers, their negative effects on ourselves, our animals, and the environment. Based upon your minutes over the last 18 months, there's been many meetings with the county, regional growth partners. I know all these players because they're also showing up in Waterville Township and in Monclova Township on their executive boards too. I would caution you to look very carefully at your comprehensive plan and your promise to your residents to be thoughtful leaders who are not led down a rosy path by people who stand to gain a lot. Thank you.